I'm Tom Bauer. I'm the president of this AARP Chapter 2426, and we actually meet at this South Austin Senior Activity Center, and it was brought to our attention by a number of folks that live across the street that it's very hazardous to try to walk across the street.
And what we found was this intersection in front of the very senior center that they use on a regular basis was pretty unwalkable. And in fact, it took a police officer who happened to be driving down the street to stop and flash his lights to get the traffic to stop so they could even cross. So I knew that Council Member Riley was committed to walkability, to cycling, into public transit, and to all the various transportation options.
You know, more and more people in Austin are realizing that they want to get around by some way other than driving. And that's not an easy thing to do in Austin, because for many years we've been built out assuming that everybody was going to drive everywhere. So we've worked with the AARP to install this hybrid pedestrian beacon. You actually get a red stoplight, which requires the traffic to stop to allow for safe passage of anyone to get across the street here, which is just incredibly important, especially for folks who are getting off the bus or otherwise needing to cross the street in order to get over here to the senior center.
This is an incredible success story. It's a story of how people came together and identified a problem, a real need, that they documented the issue, they took it to the decision makers, and they got action, all within a reasonable amount of time. This community infrastructure, like this crosswalk, is key to helping seniors stay independent in this community.
It's going to take options like this in order to achieve those goals that we have as a city, to make the city more compact and connected, and to ensure that as folks grow older, they have a whole range of options so that they can live full, independent lives independently and enjoy the mobility that they have a right to expect as Austinites. That doesn't necessarily require them to get into a car. They can walk, they can get across the street, they can take the bus, so they can get around however they choose, and they can do it safely and conveniently. And that's what we see here today.
And so the end result is that we have this crossing now where senior citizens can press a button and feel safe. And we want to continue this in Austin with other locations.